now that we are done with this top head section, I'm now going to create this section below in the inside the header. I'll call it the main head section, which has got some drop down there that you are seeing. So I need to do some HTML and CSS styling. Right now, let's go back inside our folder. Okay, let me just remove some unnecessary spacing so that my code looks smarter. So here I'm going to open another div. Okay, and let's just comment it out. Let me call it main head structure. Okay, like that one. Okay, so I'll begin by opening a new div, which I'll call main head. Then inside I'm going to have another div, which I shall give the class name container. And let's give it a second class name of flex. Then we need another class name for the logo. Like you can see, there's a logo there. I'll call it div.logo, class name logo. So then I need to insert the image URL image for this logo. This is the image that you're seeing there, the URL for the image. If I save it, let's take a look. Yes, the image is there, but I just need some styling to make it visible. Now I'm going to go for an order list for the headings, which I shall call class name flex. Let's start by listing. Okay, this is the text. If you look at the URL, this is the text that goes here. Then, so this is our first text that we shall place here inside. Then I'll need some font awesome for the down arrow. Let's give it a class name of FA. This is the class font type for the down arrow. Then I start with an ordered list again. Then this is the information that will be displayed on the down arrow, just like you see there. Listing. Then we need this to be in a module of 5. Multiply this by 3 times. Then we start replacing the content with what is correct. Let me remove this too much spacing. This information can be removed. I need this content that will go. Okay, so let's just drag it where it belongs. After that, we go on to live. Let's just come and replace this text, and then we drag the content that is supposed to go on live. Here is the text. Just copy the text and place it there. Live reviews. Okay, then we might not need the last one. After we're done with live reviews, we go on to promo. Then let me collect the content for the promo. Just drag the content. Let's have a look at the design. There you can see it's coming out correctly. So nextly, I need to add on some headings. So I need to open another listing, which I shall call casino. Just have to get this heading first. This is the heading for the drop down casino, and let's have a down arrow. And let's open an ordered list, which I shall call class name casino list. Then I'll open the drop down with listing. Let's list this one. Let's have an inside div called poster. Now I need an image. Which shall be directed inside the images folder. Then after that one, I open another div which shall be for the text. I'll call it div.text. So I'm going to multiply this listing inside there by a multiple of 10. Yeah, this one by multiple of chain. Let's copy it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, 10. So now let's replace the text with what is appropriately. So like for the first one, I'm going to have an image. Inside the images folder, I'll open a product PNG. Then the text will be product icon. This is the text that will appear in case the image does not do that. So now we're just copying the text where it belongs. Now we're done with copying. Let's take a look at how the design now looks like inside our browser. There you can see the images have come out rightly. Nextly, I'm going to add another live casino. These are the other headings that I have to add. So I just have to go inside my styling. Open another listing which we shall call live casino. We just have to drag this content, this top header, and let's add a down arrow. Let's open in an ordered list which I shall call the casino live casino list. Then let me set a listing. Inside I'll start off with the div, the class name which I shall call title. Then let's open another one which we shall call flick. Okay, let's save an image. Inside the images folder, okay, once I'm done with that, let me add outside the div flag, let me add a paragraph. Paragraph text. Then outside this div, we just need to add another icon which I shall call div dot class name icon. So tags. Then lastly, let me add another div for an image which I shall call div class dot class name mark. img. I have to open inside the images folder like that. So now we're done with that one. We now need to do a multiplication. So I'm going to have this in multiples of 5 times. I'm going to multiply it by 5 times. So let me just put in some spacing there, like this. So let's multiply it by 5 times. 2, 3, 4, 5. So now it's time to just replace the text with what is appropriate. Inside my design file, and let's get on to the text. Okay. This is the text that will appear first one. Just cut it, and let's go to our first unordered list, and let's start replacing the text to where it should go. this text go there, then relate text will go there, then I've got the second images which I shall call casino mark 2. Then let's remove this text which got here. Then let's go for the second one. I just remove some unnecessary spacing. Should have just said casino mark. Alright, let's see casino mark 3. Then let's go for the last one. We're done with copying. Let's just remove some unnecessary spacing. Let's look at the design how it now looks like from our project. Oh, there you can see. Now that we are done with this, we are now moving to the next listing. So next listing I'm going to be having, I'll call it class name X games. So right after the closing listing, let's open another listing. Okay, let me give it a class name. I'll call it X games. games, like this. So I need the text, I need the top heading, which is going to be this one. Just paste it there. Then we are going to have a down arrow using Google Fonts. So let me get a down arrow from my previous works, this one. After done that, let me open in an ordered list, which I shall give the class name games. There we go, X games. I'll give it class name X games list. Then we open a listing. Let me create another div which I shall call poster. Inside the poster, I need an image. Let's use inside our folder images slash products.png, then out. I want the name product icon. So now this I have created. Let me create another div class of class text, which I shall call text. Okay, let me remove some unnecessary spacing there. Okay, I leave it like this. Row of 10 times. So just have to copy it. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me just copy it, the whole of it, then I just multiply it. 5, 10. Yes, that's what done. Now I need the text that we are going to use to replace to fill in some gaps by looking at the design. Let me copy all these texts. Okay. Come into the file, cut this, and we are just going to fit it where it should go, right here. Let's get another text, cut. Place another text there. Replace the text there. Now we're done with that. Now let me have a look at how the design looks like inside my browser. So you can see we have added this text. Now let's go on to add the last one, this one called more. So I just need to come inside the file. We open another listing which we shall call class name more, and I need to collect the heading for the classing. The heading text, just paste it there. Then we got a down arrow that we need using font awesome. Let's copy it using font awesome. Then we place it there. Then we come here and we create another div which I shall call more lists. Let's create another div which I shall call more lists. Then below the more list, I need in an ordered list which I shall call class name. I'll give it a class name. Let's just leave it like that. Then we give it a class name like this. Then we put on a listing which we shall call head, class name head. Then we put on a listing with no class name below. Then I now want to see how many times I'm going to multiply it. Okay, I'm going to multiply it, if we're looking at the design, 6 times. So we need to multiply it 6 times. Just copy it. Second, third. This is 3, so I just need to replicate it and just say copy. Yeah, we have done 6 times. So now inside our 6 times, we are going, now I'm going to put in some text which shall fill in the design. So I need to collect all these details. Let me just copy them. This is the text that we're going to be having. So let's go this one first. Let's collect the text that needs to be this one. Then this one is the second. Let's come and collect then this one is our third. So I need all this text after there. So let me come and paste it to where it should go. Now we just have to place it, but like you can see the text is a lot, so I need to increase my listing. Now it's the time just to drag the content where it should go. This one will go there, this one will go there, this one will go here. fourth. Let's take a look at the design. So the fourth is going to need the poker with the text that we are going to be dragging. Then the fifth, okay, I need the games section with the head, then the listing. I've got two listings, so I need to have copy this one. Let's now drag the content to where it should go. Then the last one, this one. Now looking at the listing below, I've got 3. So let's just drag this content to where it should go. Now we're done with that. Let me remove some unnecessary spacing. Now you can take a look at the progress that we have made from, yeah, there you can see. So now I'm going to do more on styling to make sure that the design looks as close to what is required. I'm also going to design this flag one. I left it out, so I need to style it correctly. Okay, so now let's get inside our style CSS file. This class name, this class link, select on hover, as well as select box. We now need to add the select box, select nav link, this one. On hover, but before, yeah, like this. Okay, let's say display. Before, we need to display it block. Let me come and look. Now let me style. I want to target the top dot right nav bar. Yeah, we're going to target this one, right nav bar. Then let's collect the class name, the right nav bar. Set the width to 50% and height 100%, just 5 flex end. Let me have a look at how the design now looks like. Okay, let me style more. Then I text align center background, set it to color blue and box shadow with the background color like blue, like then font size 1.2 rems. We see the changes. Oh, they are the changes. There comes the changes. You can see that the background has changed. Now let me continue styling. Okay, top nav bar, right nav bar. I'm directing to the inner div. inner div. Let me give it a width of 18% height, inherit, box shadow, border box 1 pixel solid. Here there you can see with the background color of white. Space evenly, justify content space evenly, transition background color I want it 0.3 is, and box shadow 0.3 is. In the cursor pointer, let's have a look at. There you can see the design have changed. Now I'm going to set the media queries for the mobile view at maximum width of 767 pixels. Then targeting the right nav. Remember, this is now for the mobile view. To display none, flexi direction column, then position absolute. If you set it to display none, let's come inside our design. Okay, let's click on inspect, then we can go to mobile view. On mobile view, then the view on mobile. Yes, there is our mobile. Let me zoom out. Yeah, there is our mobile view for desktop. So let me continue styling. Then we set the height to 25 rems. To move it 70% right, 0, set index 4. Let's have a look at how the design now looks like. There you can see. Then we continue styling for our mobile view. Then let me add the top nav bar. I'm targeting the bigger. The nth child. I want to target the third child on hover. The right nav. Right now, let's set it to display flex. Target the top nav dot right nav, then the div, inner div. Let's give it a width of 100%, and let's set a height of again 100%. Then I want to add the inner div on hover. I'm targeting the inner div on hover. Then I want to set the box shadow none, the background color add to the inner div. We're targeting the nth child, the second child, but let me also add, copy this one and we paste it. Then I just want this one, I want to be on hover. Then this one I want to be for the third child. Background color in the box shadow values for, then on hover I need box shadow to be changed and the background color to change as well. Then for the third child, let me set the font width to 20%, background color to light green, and the box shadow to change. Also add, let me also target this one, the nth child, third mobile view. Let's set the width to 100%. Let's come and continue styling. I want to style this one. Top right nav bar, nth child state on hover. Let's set the box shadow to none, and let's have a background color, the background color of 93, the grayish green like color like. Now I'm going to target the inner font awesome. I've set the font size to 2 rems. Now we're going to target the last div of type. Then we just justify the content to center. The last div of type inside the right nav bar. Now I'm going to add a new class for flag. This one, this class name for the flags, just copy it and paste it there, and let's have a width, targeting the div for the width of 50% so that we reduce it. Now we just have to place the image. I want to set the maximum width of 200%. Top nav dot right. We set the position to relative and transition duration to relative, and we also put a WebKit for different browsers. We're targeting the input text. Let me put in styling. We set it to top 0, cursor pointer opacity 0, display block padding 0, margin 0, border we remove it to 0, then percent absolute height we set it to 100% and width 100%. Let me have a look at how the design now looks like. There you can see. Now followed by this, we are going to set. We are now going to perform a operation whereby we on click. Every time when you click through, I have to, every time when the flag list is clicked, it transforms to scale 1 along the y-axis as well as the WebKit. Let's have a look. There you can see, this is the operation that there you can see every time on clicked. There you can see every time on clicked, the flag list comes out. Every time that I clicked, yes, you can see. So now let's continue styling inside. Now I'm going to style this flag list. Let me put in some styling. I'll display flex and flex rep position absolute z index 1 and background color main color. Let's have a look at what happens when I need to continue styling it. Then we set the width to 30 rems. And then the scale on y-axis to 1, the transform scale 0, transform origin top left, in transition duration 0.2 seconds. Let's have a look. Oh yes, let's continue styling. Then we are going to target the listing on the flag list. I'll set it to flex rep, then box shadow there with the background color of black, then background color I've set it to main. Let's set the directly on the listings. Let's start the listings. We set the padding to 1-2 rems, width 10 rems, margin bottom 5 pixel, word break keep all, then white space no rep, display flex, align items, center justify content space around position relative, cursor pointer. Then on hover, we set the background to light blue. On the style the images to my maximum width of 60%. Now we're going to style the main section. I'll call it the main head. So to start the main head, start off by style. Let's justify content to space between the background color white, then border 2 pixels. Let me have a look at how the impact of my okay, let's increase this. Then after that, we're styling the main head. We go inside the media query at maximum media screen of 767 pixels. This is for mobile view. Then we set the direction to flex the direction column. Okay, since it's for, we need to convert, we need to view it on inside the media query. I'm going to start the logo. Then I'll set the margin to the width of 20%. There you can see we have increased its width to 20%. Then I'm going to increase the image width. Then we're going to set the width to 100%. Then we're going to start next to the unordered list with 75%. Then justify content to space evenly. Inside the media query again, we're going to set the main head listing to 760 to width 100%, then flex the direction column. There you can see we have changed the direction. Then for desktop view, I'm going to style the, then we are going for the heading, we are going to increase the font size, the font weight 500, cursor pointer height 5 rems, then line height 5 rems, position relative. Let's have a look at the design, how it now looks like on desktop view. There you can see the contents. Yes, there you can see on desktop view. Then we are going to type for the desktop, not excluding the live casino class names in the head section. We are going to put in some exclude. This is for the listing that excludes those class names, live casino, and the color to light blue. Put in some spacing. Now we are going to target this live list, live casino list, and the S games list. We are going to target them. We change the position to absolute, then top 95%, left 0, padding 1 rem, and then the color dark gray. There you see, change. We set the width to 22 rems, padding 0,5, bottom top, border top 3 pixels solid light gray, then box shadow, and the background color of white. Let's have a look. There you can see, there they are. The listings are there. You can see the listings. There you can see the listings. So let's the Z index to 3. And let's set the display to 9. There you can see the display is not there. Okay, let's remove the unnecessary spacing. Then at media quit 992 pixels. I'm going to set the live casino listing to push it leftwards 120 pixels. So this is for large screens, tablet view. Okay. Yeah, let me write 800. Now putting some spacing. Now for the class listings on desktop view, I'm going to say display block. Let's have a look at how the design looks like. Now I want to target the sports listing, live listing, promo listing, and the more listings. Let's set display to block. Let's set the position to relative and padding to 0, top and bottom 1.5 rems. Then font size, I'll give it 1.3 rems. Then font weight, I'll set it to 400. Line height and white spacing and the color changes. These are the changes that I will put. There you can see every time we click on click, there you can see. Oh, wonderful. Now let me go on, let me keep on styling. The more listing head, not excluding the not head, I'll set the content to empty, position absolute, then top auto, bottom 0, left rem 1.5, width 0, height 2 pixel, margin left 0, background color light blue, then transition 0.5 seconds. Oh, there you can see. Then I want to have a hover effect, which I will change the color and set the color to. Let's also look at the after effects. Then we change the width to 100% minus 3%. Then we also change the casino listing and the main game list to 30%. Let me have a look at how. Oh, there you can see. Then inside the mobile view up to 992 pixels, I'm going to set the casino listing width to 25 rems and left push it to minus 250. Then on desktop view, we are going to push it to left side minus 300%. Putting some spacing, then we style there. We're styling the casino listings and the let's set display to flex, background color white, then justify content space between align items, center, font weight 400, then the padding 0.1 and 6 rems, and box shadow, insert, then let's text align center, text and from uppercase. Let's view how it now looks like from our. There you can see the height is now incomplete. Then we go on for the last of type. And X games, we set the border to bottom to 1 pixel solid. We now target the listing on the poster. On the poster class, we set the width to 45%, height. Then height 90%, maximum width for the images inside the board. Inside the poster class, height 90%, maximum width 90%. We now targeting the text class. We set the width. The listing on the casino list. Display flex direction column, cursor pointer, minimum width 10.5 rems, height 12 rems, padding 0 and 0.5 rems, then margin 0.3, background linear gradient, transition, background color. Then we set okay. Then live casino box shadow, light blue color. The inner div for the class, we set the height. Inside the title for the casino, live casino, we're now going for the menu head, live casino listing title P. We set the margin to 0, text align left, font size for 1 rem, color. Okay, for the listing on the class icon, we set the position to relative. Then I also want the color to white. Inside the class icon, I'm going to target on the display block with 100%, letter spacing 0.5, text align center, font size 1.4 rems. Let's have a look at how the design, there you can see it's taking shape. There you can see the changes that we have applied there. Let's set the maximum height to 100%. Let's have a look at the design, how it now looks like. We're now going for the more listings class name. I'll set the position to absolute, then top 95%, left minus 80%, position, padding 1 rem, color ash, color black, width 90 rems, padding 0.5, and top border top 3 pixels, and box shadow black, background color white, display none. Along the Z index we push it to 2, and let's have a look. There you can see on desktop view. Our images are not coming out. There are some images which are not coming out, mark and flag. Okay, I have to go inside and see inside our index HTML, but for now let's continue styling. We start on on hover along the more in the more class, we display it to flex. Okay, for mobile view, more listings along the flexi direction, we say column, then left to push it with minus 220 pixels, then width fit. Let me have a look at how the design now looks like inside our mobile view after these changes. There you can see there you can see on mobile view, this is what we have on mobile view. There you can see everything is taking shape on mobile view. So now let's go on to outside the media query. We now style the head listing, and we give it a padding, a margin bottom of 1 rem, font size 1,8, font weight 500, line height 3,5, color gray, and cursor pointer. Let's have a look at how it now looks like inside our desktop view. There you can see, there it is. There you can see on desktop view, the more the head has changed. There you can see. Okay, then on mobile view, there you can see on mobile view, I just need to edit these images, make sure that what, and so we now need to make some changes to make index HTML file and find out why these images are not coming out correctly, as well as the promo casino. Okay, yeah, we just need to find out why the flex is refusing to drop down, as well as why these images are not coming out. Okay, so for the images, I just need to go inside the index file. Okay, there are some missing images here, so I just have to put in this just say casino flag ng. Then also this one is for casino flag ng again. Let's have a look. The images will come out, and there we got all our images. All our images are now there. So I now want to know why this flag list is refusing to dock. I now want to find out why my flag is refusing to dock or refusing to comply with the code. Not going. Let's go inside our index file. Okay, on line 110, this line, there's this stationary have been there. Let's use text menu, and then we come inside our file. There you can see it's gone. So there it is. I can say the header is we have completed the header section. There you can see we have completed the header, and we see everything is under the header.